As a young person, it's hard to keep up with the latest news about energy.
You're asked to electrify our houses and to buy electric cars to help the planet.
We also know that here in the United States, we use lots more energy than other developed countries. And then we also have AI, which we already know uses a ton of energy. So why are we using so much?
The United States of America is all about bigger is better. We have the biggest cars, giant homes, supersized meals, and the most gadgets. We do everything in excess, and we needed a lot to fuel our quest for more. But here's the problem. We have only 4% of the world's population, yet we use 16% of the world's energy. And this keeps going up. Advanced AI, new data centers, more technology, we just keep consuming. In the US, per person, we consume around 12,000 kilowatt hours a year. Other first world countries like the UK or Germany use 3 times less energy than us, which is only around 4,000 kilowatt hours per person. So why is our need so much greater? Is it our supersized lifestyle that is the problem? Now think about this. Every time you ask Google to make an AI image, that takes up as much energy as charging an entire phone. Now imagine thousands of people creating AI cats all over the world.
It obviously isn't just that Americans have more hunger for energy than people in other countries, but that American infrastructure and the way things are built actually demands more energy. There are laws in places in America that separate parts of a daily person's life into different sections. Residential, commercial, and industrial places are sectioned off, and this means people have to drive farther. America is obviously a big place, so highways are often used, driving up car usage even more. This all adds up into more energy usage in the form of gas. But also, American culture is very energy dependent. We are so used to getting things fast and efficiently, but if we want things fast, we need the power to do so. America's transport is a big part of this. 63% of Americans expect 2 to 3 day delivery for their items. This expectancy has driven up transport emissions. Air freight emissions have increased 25% since 2019 as companies scale up rapid delivery capacity. Research from MIT shows fast shipping increases emissions by 10 to 12% because delivery systems shift from optimized routing to whatever gets packages out fastest. That means trucks leave warehouses half full, drivers make multiple trips to the same neighborhood, and there's more reliance on air freight. Even American appliances use more energy than they need to. American appliances are designed for a standby state. Your microwave, coffee maker, and smart speaker are actually vampires. They stay warm and powered so they can respond in half a second. This ghost energy accounts for nearly 10% of a US household's bill. Even our houses themselves are part of the problem. In Northern Europe, passive houses are so well insulated that they don't have traditional furnaces. They're heated by the sun, the appliances, and even human body heat. In our mild climate, most SF apartments are leaky. This means that 51% of US home energy is wasted on heating and cooling that just escapes through old windows. So even though the cost of making homes is cheaper than that of European homes due to the cheaper building techniques, we end up having to spend more money on heating and cooling because our houses can't regulate themselves.
There is good news though. San Francisco is one of the greenest cities in the US. As of 2023, 100% of the city's power is carbon free, which is amazing. PG&E carries the power from our homes, but the power is generated by Clean Power SF. It is not generated by fossil fuels, but comes from hydro sources, solar panels, and wind turbines.
We actually managed to do that in 2023. 100% of the power that you pay for on your Clean Power SF bill is renewable. It's either from large hydro, like the big dam that Hetch Hetchy owns, and other large hydro projects like that, or from solar panels or from windmills, but every single source that your dollars go to is free of carbon emissions.
San Francisco recognizes our modern needs around energy consumption, but is invested in creating a healthier path for its residents. Energy efficiency was the narrative for many years to help support climate change. However, with new electric vehicles, electric heat pumps, induction stoves, and more, the focus has really shifted to electrifying homes and weaning off of natural gas.
Folks are moving away from using natural gas, and that means that they're having to replace the energy they used to use from gas with electricity. So overall, I think the trend has been upward. People are using more power than they were before.
San Francisco is proving that green isn't just a sacrifice, it's an upgrade. As experts at the Environment Department point out, we are moving past just swapping light bulbs to actually removing combustion from inside our homes.
I think the argument really is for indoor air quality. When you're changing from natural gas to electricity, you're no longer combusting fossil fuels. You're no longer producing nitrous oxide, whether it's in living space or even just in your neighborhood. I think those are like really strong arguments to get off of natural gas.
We are breathing cleaner air and demonstrating what cities in the US can do when they focus on their environmental health.
You don't pay the PG&E bill. You don't own the house, so why should you care? Because you are the most influential person in the building. The youth actually have power in the way that we are the ones who can actually make change for the future. Soon, we will be in charge and we will determine how energy is used, so starting the change now is essential. For one, stop the vampires. 10% of your home's energy is phantom load, devices that are off but still sucking power. So unplug your electronics at night. Secondly, don't treat AI like a toy. It's an industrial tool, so use it intentionally. Remember, one AI search is equal to 10 Google searches in energy. Lastly, taking the bus and SF isn't just transit, it's something that, if made a habit by many people, could save a significant amount of gas from cars. Other countries have a head start, but San Francisco is catching up. The grid is upgraded, the power is clean. Now, what are you going to do with it?